Welcome to Willie's Travel Ideas. Today, we're diving into the heart of Ireland, a land of rolling green hills, ancient legends, and the warmest people you'll ever meet. And what better way to experience the true spirit of Ireland than by exploring it with the help of local guides? They're like those friends you wish you had over there who can't wait to share their favorite places with you. We're going to embark on a whirlwind adventure, from the cobbled streets of Dublin to the majestic cliffs of Moher. We'll be hopping on local tours, the kind where you get to ditch the big bus crowds and really connect with the soul of Ireland. So, grab your walking shoes, pack your sense of adventure, and get ready to experience Ireland like a local. Let's get started. Dublin. A city where history whispers from every cobblestone and a pint of Guinness in a cozy pub feels like a warm hug. Now, you could wander around on your own and you'd certainly stumble upon some gems. But to truly unearth the layers of Dublin's rich tapestry, you've got to join a local walking tour. Picture this. You're strolling through the grand campus of Trinity College, the guide sharing tales of literary giants like Oscar Wilde and Samuel Beckett. You'll feel the energy of Temple Bar, with its lively pubs and traditional music spilling out into the streets. And of course, no visit to Dublin is complete without a peek at the Book of Kells, an illuminated manuscript that's a true masterpiece. But here's the thing about these local guides. They don't just tell you the history, they make it come alive with their own personal stories and anecdotes. You'll hear about the characters who shaped the city, the legends passed down through generations, and maybe even a few insider tips on where to find the best crack. That's Irish for fun. Get ready to have your breath taken away because the cliffs of Moher are a sight you won't soon forget. Imagine standing atop these majestic cliffs, the wind whipping through your hair as you gaze out over the vast expanse of the Atlantic Ocean. The cliffs stretch for 5 miles along the coast, with dramatic drops of up to 702 feet. You can almost feel the spray of the waves on your face as you listen to the seabirds soaring below. A local guide will share the fascinating geology of the cliffs, formed over 300 million years ago. You'll hear tales of ancient Celtic legends and maybe even spot some puffins nesting on the cliff faces. And you know what makes this experience even better? Sharing it with a small group led by a guide who knows all the best viewpoints and hidden trails. Buckle up because the Ring of Kerry is a scenic roller coaster that will take you on a journey through some of Ireland's most breathtaking landscapes. This 111-mile loop winds its way around the Ivra Peninsula, treating you to a visual feast of rugged coastlines, sparkling lakes, vibrant villages, and rolling green hills dotted with sheep. Now you could drive the Ring of Kerry yourself, but here's the thing, wouldn't you rather soak it all in without the stress of navigating those narrow, winding roads? That's where a local guide comes in. They'll handle the driving while you relax and enjoy the scenery, sharing stories about the history and culture of the region along the way. You'll hear about the ancient stone forts that dot the landscape, the legends of fairies and leprechauns, and the traditions that have been passed down through generations of Irish families. And because you're on a local guided tour, you'll have the chance to stop at those hidden gems that most tourists miss, a charming little pub, a family-run craft shop, or maybe even a secluded beach where you can feel the sand between your toes. Calling all foodies! Galway is a culinary paradise, and there's no better way to savor its flavors than on a local food tour. Get ready to tantalize your taste buds as you explore the bustling market stalls, artisan shops, and family-run eateries of this vibrant city. Your guide will lead you on a delicious journey, introducing you to local producers and sharing their passion for Irish cuisine. You'll sample fresh oysters pulled straight from the Atlantic, savor the rich flavors of slow-cooked Irish stew, and maybe even indulge in a creamy pint of Guinness. But it's not just about the food, it's about the stories behind it. You'll learn about traditional Irish cooking methods, the history of local ingredients, and the people who are keeping the culinary heritage of Galway alive. And here's a tip come hungry. These food tours are generous, and you'll want to be sure to have room for all the deliciousness that awaits you. Belfast is a city that has witnessed its share of turmoil, but it's also a city brimming with resilience, hope, and a vibrant culture. To truly understand the complexities of Belfast, a political tour is an absolute must. Now, this isn't your typical history lesson. You'll be guided by local experts, often people who have lived through the city's turbulent past, who will share their personal stories and insights into the conflict and the peace process. You'll see the murals that adorn the city walls, each one a powerful expression of identity and history. You'll walk along the peace walls that still divide some neighborhoods, a stark reminder of the divisions that once ran deep. But you'll also experience the warmth of the people, their determination to move forward, and the vibrant arts and culture scene that's flourishing in Belfast today. This is a tour that will stay with you long after you've left, a powerful reminder of the human capacity for both conflict and reconciliation. Welcome to the Dingle Peninsula, a land of rugged beauty, ancient traditions, and a pace of life that will make you want to slow down and savor every moment. This is a place where the Irish language is still spoken in everyday life, where sheep graze on hillsides that plunge into the sea, and where the landscape seems to change with every turn in the road. A local guided tour is the perfect way to experience the magic of Dingle. You'll wind your way along the Slee Head Drive, stopping at panoramic viewpoints that will take your breath away. Your guide will share stories of the peninsula's rich history, from the early Christian monks who settled here to the filming of the iconic movie Ryan's Daughter. You might even hear a few words of Gaelic along the way. Be sure to keep an eye out for Fungi, the resident dolphin who has been delighting visitors to Dingle Bay for decades. And don't forget to try some of the local seafood, it's as fresh and delicious as it gets. Step back in time with a visit to Kilkenny, a city steeped in medieval history and charm. As you wander through the cobblestone streets, you'll feel like you've been transported back to the Middle Ages. Your local guide will lead you through the grand Kilkenny Castle, sharing tales of the powerful Butler family who ruled over the region for centuries. You'll explore the magnificent St. Canice's Cathedral, with its iconic round tower that dominates the city skyline. And don't miss the chance to wander through the Kilkenny Design Centre, home to a wonderful collection of Irish crafts and designs. But Kilkenny isn't just about the past. The city is also home to a lively arts and culture scene, with plenty of pubs, restaurants, and shops to keep you entertained. Be sure to try a pint of Smithwick's Ale, brewed right here in Kilkenny since 1710. It's the perfect way to toast to a day well spent exploring this fascinating city. Prepare to be amazed by the Giant's Causeway, a natural wonder that will leave you speechless. Legend has it that this extraordinary formation of hexagonal basalt columns was built by giants, but even science can't fully explain the magic of this place. As you walk along the causeway, you'll be mesmerized by the sheer scale and symmetry of the columns, some of which soar up to 40 feet high. Your local guide will share the geological history of the causeway, formed over 60 million years ago by volcanic activity. But the real joy of visiting the Giant's Causeway is in simply experiencing it for yourself. Take your time exploring the different formations, climb to the top of the cliffs for breathtaking views, and let your imagination run wild as you listen to the waves crashing against the rocks. This is a place where myth and reality collide, creating an unforgettable experience that will stay with you long after you've left. Welcome to Cork, a city that's often referred to as the real capital of Ireland. With its vibrant culture, friendly locals, and a rebellious streak that dates back centuries, Cork has a unique charm that's sure to win you over. A local guided tour is the perfect way to get under the skin of this fascinating city. Start your journey at the English Market, a feast for the senses with its colorful stalls overflowing with fresh produce, local cheeses, and artisan breads. Your guide will introduce you to the characters who make this market so special, sharing stories about their families and traditions. Next, take a stroll along St. Patrick's Street, Cork's main shopping thoroughfare, where you'll find a mix of high street brands and independent boutiques. And be sure to visit the Shandon Bells at St. Anne's Church, where you can ring the bells yourself and enjoy panoramic views over the city. Escape to the Aran Islands, a trio of islands that lie just off the coast of County Galway, where time seems to have stood still. Here you'll discover a way of life that's closely connected to the land and sea, with ancient traditions and a rich Gaelic heritage. The best way to experience the Aran Islands is on a guided tour which will allow you to explore all three islands: Inishmore, Inishmaan, and Inisheer. You'll visit the dramatic cliff-top fort of Dun Angasa on Inishmore, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that dates back to the Iron Age. On Inishmaan you can explore the ancient monastic site of Chil Ina, while Inishir offers stunning beaches and a chance to experience the true meaning of island time. As you travel between the islands by ferry, keep an eye out for seals basking on the rocks and dolphins leaping from the waves. And don't forget to bring home a traditional Aran sweater, a warm and woolly reminder of your time spent in this magical corner of Ireland. Thanks for joining us on this journey through Ireland's best local guided tours. From the history-laden streets of Dublin to the windswept beauty of the cliffs of Moher, we've only just scratched the surface of what this incredible country has to offer. Remember, the real magic of travel lies in those authentic connections we make along the way. So, when you plan your own Irish adventure, remember to embrace the local spirit, seek out those hidden gems, and let the warmth of the Irish people steal your heart. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more travel ideas from Willie. And for more travel tips, visit www.williguru.com.